Friday nights at Carson Hall, you could hear the music down the block. Wood floor shining under lights, people dressed like every night mattered. She wore blue and I wore black, and I never forgot that dance. One slow song turned into years, and somehow here we are. Life happened like it always does. Kids and jobs and growing up. Saturday became another day, and years slowly slipped away. But every now and then we still turn the kitchen radio up real still and hold each other quietly, like we're 19 again. Even if the dance floor closed in '82, some songs still carry me to you. Through every mile and every year, you're still standing right here. Time changes towns and people too, but some old songs stay true. And every time the steel guitar plays, I find my way back to you. Our hair turned gray and steps slowed down, but we still laugh the same somehow. Still know the words and every line, still steal dances from time to time. Young love never really leaves, it just changes quietly into something stronger than before, something worth waiting for. Maybe forever isn't endless, maybe it's choosing again. Even if the dance floor closed in '82, I'd still ask you for one more tune. And if this song becomes our last, we had a beautiful run. Friday night and the band played slow, everybody dressed in Sunday clothes. Small town lights and polished floors, young hearts waiting by the doors. That's where I saw her standing there, blue dress moving ringing through the air. She smiled once and changed my life without saying much that night. We danced till midnight came around. Steel guitar and country sound. Promised nothing but somehow knew some memories stay with you. Years rolled by like summer wind. Kids grew up and moved away then. But every time the radio calls, I remember Carson Hall. Play that old country song again. Take me back to where it began. One last dance before the years, one more night before the tears. 'Cause growing old ain't losing time. It's learning which moments survive. And mine still lives inside those walls. Now the building's old and weather-worn, but memories still keep it warm. I parked outside not long ago, just to see what I still know. Closed my eyes and heard the band, felt her fingers in my hand. Some things never disappear, even after all these years. Love doesn't always stay in place, but it leaves a song behind. Play that old country song again. Turn back every clock you can. For one more night I'd gladly fall into the last dance at Carson Hall. Back in 1969, we thought forever had all the time. The town was small, but our dreams were wide. Just a pickup truck and a Friday night ride. The courthouse clock would strike at 8. Everybody gathered and nobody was late. Folks would laugh while the children played under those lights where memories stay. The girls wore ribbons in their hair. pretended they didn't care. The jukebox played our favorite songs, and somehow every word belonged. The world felt safe beyond those fields, before life showed us what time reveals. We didn't know how fast it'd go back when we were young and slow. Saturday night at Johnson's store. Lord, they don't make 'em like that anymore. Where neighbors were family and doors stayed wide, and nobody had a reason to hide. I'd trade these years and everything I've earned for one more night before the world turned back to those stars we were wishing for. Saturday night at Johnson's store. Now the building's gone and the sign fell down, another memory buried beneath this town. But every time I hear that steel guitar, I can still see exactly where we are. Mama laughing on the front porch swing, Daddy talking about simple things. Those moments never really leave, they're alive in the songs we keep. The years keep rolling like old freight trains, carrying sunshine and carrying pain. But somewhere deep inside my heart, that little town never fell apart. Saturday night at Johnson's store still lives inside me more and more, where life was simple and love was true, and every dream somehow came through. Though time keeps closing every door, I'll always be there at Johnson's store, back where the music played and the good times stayed. Friday nights at Carson Hall, you could hear the music down the block, wood floor shining under lights, people dressed like every night mattered. She wore blue and I wore black, and I never forgot that dance. One slow song turned into years, and somehow here we are. Well, life happen like it always does. Kids and jobs and growing up. Saturday became another day, and years slowly slipped away. But every now and then we still turn the kitchen radio up real still and hold each other quietly like we're 19 again. Even if the dance floor closed in '82, some songs still carry me to you. Through every mile and every year, you're still standing right here. Time changes towns and people too, but some old songs stay true. And every time the steel guitar plays, I find my way back to you. Our hair turned gray and steps slowed down, but we still laugh the same somehow. Still know the words and every line, still steel dances from time to time. Young love never really leaves, it just changes quietly into something stronger than before, something worth waiting for. Maybe forever isn't endless. Maybe it's choosing again. Even if the dance floor closed in '82, I'd still ask you for one more tune. And if this song becomes our last, we had a beautiful run. There's an old white truck in the gravel drive, paint faded thin, but it still runs right. Every Sunday morning I take the same road, past the fields and the telephone poles. There's a station playing songs from long ago, voices I remember but never really know. And somehow every word feels the same, like the radio still knows my name. Play me one more old country song, like the nights when the world moves slow, when the coffee stayed hot and our hearts stayed young. Nobody talked about letting go. Turn it up and leave it on, like nothing ever changed. If time keeps moving on, the radio still knows my name. Mama used to sing while the dishes dried. Daddy tapped the wheel on those Friday nights, back when the porch lights stayed on late and every goodbye could still wait. Now the years roll by like highway signs, but some old melodies survive the time. Funny how a simple refrain can bring a whole life back again. Play me one more old country song, like the nights when the world moved slow, when the coffee stayed hot and our hearts stayed young, and nobody talked about letting go. Turn it up and leave it on, like nothing ever changed. If time keeps moving on, the radio still knows my name. I don't need tomorrow tonight, just a steel guitar and fading headlights. For a little while I can still remain exactly who I was back then. Play me one more old country song, and I'll sing every line I know. Through the miles and years, some things never go. Turn it up and leave it on till the morning breaks, 'cause somewhere in those old records, the radio still knows my name. I met her in the summer of '73. She was everything the world could be. Blue eyes dancing beneath the county fair lights, turning ordinary into Saturday nights. I was nervous when I asked her name. She smiled and suddenly nothing stayed the same. The band was playing and the stars hung low. That's when our story began to grow. We built a life on faith and trust, through good years and through rough months. A little white house and a patch of land, two strong hearts and working hands. There were tears and there was joy, a little girl and then a boy. Somehow all those years flew by like birds disappearing into the sky, and our old country song keeps playing on long after the dance floor's gone. Through every season and every year, it's still the melody I hear. The world's changed, but one thing stays strong: me and her and our old country song. Now we're sitting on the porch again, talking like we did back then, watching grandkids run around, making memories in this town. The radio softly fills the air with songs that take us everywhere, back to where it all began, when she first reached for my hand. The wrinkles came and hair turned gray, but love found a way to stay. And every line upon our face tells a story time can't erase. Our old country song keeps playing still across every valley and every hill. It's the soundtrack of a life well lived, of all the love we had to give. And when the final note is gone, we'll keep dancing to our old country song. Just keep playing our old country song. Grandma had a kitchen clock that always ran 5 minutes off, and every morning without fail, country songs came through the air. Coffee brewing before daylight, curtains open, letting in the light. She'd hum along and smile somehow, like the world was softer than now. She said every song tells the truth if you listen long enough to it, about loving people while you can and becoming who you are in the end. Her hands got slower every year, but she kept that radio near. Said silence makes a house too cold, and music keeps a heart from growing old. Grandma left the radio on, even after everyone was gone, like she knew songs carry people home long after they move on. Every old chorus still remains, living quietly inside our names. Grandma left the radio on. Now I've got that same old set, static and all and working, yet some evenings sit and let those old songs run. And for a moment I swear it's true, she's standing there like she used to do, smiling while the music plays, like she never really went away. Maybe memories don't fade, they just learn to sing quieter. Grandma left the radio on, and somehow she was right all along. 'Cause every time those records play, she still feels close today. Leave the music playing, leave the memories strong.
Every evening after supper was done, Daddy would sit as the setting sun painted gold across the fields, beyond the fences and the hills. Mama brought sweet tea in mason jars. We'd listen to music beneath the stars. The radio crackled soft and low, playing songs from Nashville long ago. Neighbors gathered in lawn chairs nearby, children chasing fireflies. Nobody locked their doors at night, everything somehow felt right. The world seemed smaller than it does today, and people still had time to stay a while and talk about life and dreams, not knowing how precious that would seem. That old front porch radio, play the songs that helped us grow, stories about love and broken hearts, and finding strength when life gets hard. Every steel guitar note still takes me home to a place I never really left alone. Whenever those old melodies flow through that front porch radio. Now my grandchildren sit with me as the sun fades behind the trees. I tell them stories of those days when life moved in different ways. The same old songs still fill the air, and for a moment they're all there. Mama, Daddy, friends long gone, living inside every song. Maybe that's why music never dies. It keeps our memories alive and lets us hold the ones we've lost, no matter what the years may playing softly through the evening glow. A front porch radio.
Grandpa had a radio out in the shed, country songs and a baseball game instead. He'd whistle low while fixing old machines, said life ain't as hard as it seems. Grandma made sweet tea every afternoon, sat outside beneath the June moon, and when evening settled through the air, you could feel peace living there. We'd chase the sunset through the field, thinking time was standing still. Old dog sleeping near the gate, nobody worried running late. Back when conversations lasted hours and happiness didn't cost dollars. Funny what a heart still saves long after the years have changed. Give me one more summer at Grandpa's farm, one more evening safe and warm, one more song from that old radio, one more place where I belonged. No clocks are running, no reason to leave, just old country memories. Now those fields are someone else's land, but I still carry them in my hands. Every old melody reminds me why some things never really die. If I close my eyes long enough, I still hear Grandpa laughing. Give me one more summer at Grandpa's farm, one more sunset before the dark. If memories had a front porch light, I'd leave it burning every night. Every morning before the sun, old Mr. Miller opened up at 1. Small gas station on Highway 8, coffee ready before the day got late. Men came in with
working hands, talking crops and weekend plans. Nobody rich, but nobody complained, 'cause everybody knew everybody's name. Dad would stop there every week, trade old stories and something to eat. And I'd stand beside that rusty stand, thinking grown-up life looked grand. There was a radio on the shelf, playing songs that sounded like home itself. Nobody knew back then somehow those little moments wouldn't matter now. Leave the last light burning tonight for all the people and all the times when life was small and hearts were wide, and nobody felt left behind. One more cup and one more song, one more place where we belong. Leave the last light on. Years rolled through and roads got wide, people moved and time changed sides. Now there's only empty ground where that old station once was found. But every now and then at night, I swear I see that yellow light and hear old laughter passing through, like nothing there was ever through. Funny what survives the years, not the places, the people. Leave the last light burning tonight, 'cause memories still know the way. And if tomorrow moves too fast, some places never truly pass. There's an old AM radio out in the garage, still works if you turn the dial hard. Static first, then suddenly clear, like voices traveling through the years. Same songs my father used to play back when gas was cheap and dreams stayed. Long roads under endless skies, and hope looked simple in his eyes. He tapped the wheel and sang off key, said these songs tell history about broken hearts and second chances, about ordinary circumstances.
Now every time I hear those sounds, I feel him somewhere around. Like old music never leaves, it just waits for us to believe. Play one more song from the old AM radio. Take me where only memories go. Back to nights that move slow, and people stayed longer than they do now. Turn it up and leave it there, like yesterday, still in the air. One more song before we go. The world got faster every year, but old songs still sound sincere. No perfect words and no disguise, just truth and ordinary lives. Maybe that's why they survive long after moments say goodbye, because every chorus knows the life somebody used to know. Some songs don't belong to one time, they belong to everyone. Play one more song from the old AM radio. Let the steel guitar carry me home. And if tomorrow comes too fast, leave me inside the songs that last. One more song before the silence comes.
My brother bought that pickup in '69, half with cash and half on borrowed time. Blue paint faded before too long, but the radio always stayed strong. Every Friday we'd wash the dust away, then drive nowhere till the end of day. Windows down and country loud, feeling 10 feet off the ground. There was a diner off Route 22, coffee cheap and the waitresses knew you. Farmers talking weather and rain, everybody calling you by name. Back when plans fit in your hand and life didn't need to be grand. Funny how the smallest things turn into everything.
nothing lasts forever except remembering together. Now there's rust where the blue once shined, and most of those roads got left behind. But every now and then I hear that sound, and suddenly I'm right back there somehow. Young enough to waste the day, old enough to think we'd stay. Nobody told us back then those would become the good old days. Maybe life ain't losing years. Maybe it's collecting songs. Take me back to that old truck again, to people I'd call if I still could. 'Cause if I learned one thing with age, it was never the truck that made us stay. I met her in the summer of '73. She was everything the world could be. Blue eyes dancing beneath the county fair lights, turning ordinary into Saturday nights. I was nervous when I asked her name. She smiled and suddenly nothing stayed the same. The band was playing and the stars hung low. That's when our story began to grow. We built a life on faith and trust, through good years and through rough months. A little white house and a patch of land, two strong hearts and working hands. There were tears and there was joy, a little girl and then a boy. Somehow all those years flew by, like birds disappearing into the sky. Song keeps playing on long after the dance floor's gone. Through every season and every year, it's still the melody I hear. The world's changed, but one thing stays strong: me and her and our old country song. Now we're sitting on the porch again, talking like we did back then, watching grandkids run around, making memories in this town. The radio softly fills the air with songs that take us everywhere, back to where it all began.
when she first reached for my hand. The wrinkles came and hair turned gray, but love found a way to stay. And every line upon our face tells a story time can't erase. Our old country song keeps playing still across every valley and every hill. It's the soundtrack of a life well lived, of all the love we had to give. And when the final note is gone, we'll keep dancing to our old country song. Just keep playing our old country song. Back in 1969, we thought forever had all the time. The town was small, but our dreams were wide. Just a pickup truck and a Friday night ride. The courthouse clock would strike at 8. Everybody gathered and nobody was late. Folks would laugh while the children played under those lights where memories stayed. The girls wore ribbons in their hair. The boys pretended they didn't care. The jukebox played our favorite songs, and somehow every word belonged. The world felt safe beyond those fields, before life showed us what time reveals. We didn't know how fast it'd go back when we were young and slow. Saturday night at Johnson's store, Lord, they don't make 'em like that anymore. Where neighbors were family and doors stayed wide, and nobody had a reason to hide. I'd trade these years and everything I've earned for one more night before the world turned back to those stars we were wishing for. Saturday night at Johnson's store. Now the building's gone and the sign fell down. Another memory buried beneath this town. But every time I hear that steel guitar, I can still see exactly where we are. Mama laughing on the front porch swing,
Daddy talking about simple things. Those moments never really leave. They're alive in the songs we keep. The years keep rolling like old freight trains, carrying sunshine and carrying pain. But somewhere deep inside my heart, that little town never fell apart. Saturday night at Johnson's store still lives inside me more and more. Where life was simple and love was true, and every dream somehow came true. Though time keeps closing every door, I'll always be there at Johnson's store. Back where the music played and the good times stayed.
Saturday morning meant sleeping late. No schedules hanging over the gate. Mama reading by the window light. Daddy fixing things outside. By noon somebody would stop by. Nobody called, they just arrived. And somehow there was always room at the kitchen table every afternoon. By evening we'd head downtown, see familiar faces all around. Dance hall open till closing time. Steel guitar and simple lines. She wore flowers in her hair and acted like she didn't care. But every slow dance proved me wrong, and I still remember every song. Back when Saturday meant something, when nobody counted every minute. We talked longer, stayed later, didn't need a reason in it. Take me back for one more night before life got organized. Back when Saturday meant something. Now weekends disappear too fast. People hurry through what used to last. But sometimes when the evening's still, I hear those old songs coming through, and suddenly I'm 23, standing where I used to be, looking at the life ahead instead of all that came instead. Nobody knew they were the good days. That's why they felt ordinary. Back when Saturday meant something, and memories were still being made. If I could borrow one old night exactly where I'd stay.
There was a little white house at the edge of town, wood floors creaking and the paint worn down. Mama humming in the kitchen light, Daddy coming home every Friday night. Old screen door in summer breeze, cotton clouds and maple trees, back when supper meant sitting together. And somehow life felt lighter than ever. Every evening after the dishes dried, we'd sit outside till the stars arrived. Radio low and stories flowing free, talking about who we used to be. No one rushed to be somewhere else. Nobody measured life by wealth. Back then enough was enough. Simple always felt like love. The porch light stayed on all night long, like it knew we'd all come home. No matter how far the years would run, that little light kept burning on. Some things fade and some move on, but in my heart it still shines strong. The porch light stayed on. Now the mailbox leans a little more, and nobody walks through that front door. But every now and then I drive by slow, just to see if that old place still glows. Funny how memory never leaves. It waits inside old melodies. One old song and suddenly I'm sitting there with all of them. If time could hear me one more time, I'd ask for one ordinary night. Leave the porch light shining bright, leave the radio playing tonight. This home was never was alone. It was knowing you belonged. The porch light stayed on, and somehow it still does.
behind the wheel, working hard to pay the bills, driving highways coast to coast, missing those I love the most. Photographs above the dash, 1,000 memories from the past. Every mile and every town, just another sun going down. I've seen deserts and mountain snow, places most folks never go, but nothing ever felt the same as hearing someone call my name. A warm front porch light shining bright, waiting for me every night. That's the picture in my mind every time I cross a state line. I'm taking the long way home tonight, watching small towns pass beneath the moonlight, listening to old country songs on the radio, thinking about the people I love the most. I've traveled roads most men have never known, but there's no place like coming home. The kids are grown with kids themselves, life keeps moving without help. Now I understand what Daddy meant when he talked about where the years went. It's not the money or the miles, it's not the trophies or the trials, it's sitting close to those you love, thanking God for what's enough. The older I get, the more I see the things that matter aren't things you keep. It's the laughter and the time you share with the people who were always there. I'm taking the long way home tonight, letting every memory ride beside. Every old road tells a story still, every sunset resting on the hill. And when my final journey's done, I hope heaven feels like coming home, like coming home. Had a screen door and a cooler full of ice, neighbors stopping by every Friday night. Someone brought a guitar, someone brought a song. Nobody checked the time for long. Fireflies dancing in the evening air. Oh, lawn chairs scattered everywhere. Back when enough was enough, and simple felt like love. Take me back to that back porch summer again. Cold sweet tea and no good friends. Country songs drifting through the wind, and nobody wondering where we've been. No big plans, no race to win, just living life the way it's meant. Take me back to that back porch summer again. Now the city moves too fast somehow. Everybody's looking, but nobody slows down. But every now and then I close my eyes, and that old season comes alive. I can still hear laughter in the yard, still remember every weathered guitar. Funny what stays with you long after the years roll through. Take me back to that back porch summer again. Cold sweet tea and no good friends. Country songs drifting through the wind. Nobody wondering where we've been. No big plans, no race to win, just living life the way it's meant. Take me back to that back porch summer again. Maybe we don't really lose those days. Maybe they're waiting inside the songs we play. Take me back to that back porch summer again, where every sunset felt endless then. If I could choose where my heart would land, it'd be right there, all over again. Back porch summer, old country weather, and memories that stay forever. There's an old white truck in the gravel drive, paint faded thin, but it still runs right. Every Sunday morning I take the same road, past the fields and the telephone poles. There's a station playing songs from long ago, voices I remember but never really know.
and somehow every word feels the same, like the radio still knows my name. Play me one more old country song, like the nights when the world moved slow, when the coffee stayed hot and our hearts stayed young, and nobody talked about letting go. Turn it up and leave it on, like nothing ever changed. If time keeps moving on, the radio still knows my name. Mama used to sing while the dishes dried. Daddy tapped the wheel on those Friday nights, back when the porch lights stayed on late, and every goodbye could still wait. Now the years roll by like highway signs, but some old melodies survive the time. Funny how a simple refrain can bring a whole life back again. Play me one more old country song, like the nights when the world moved slow, when the coffee stayed hot and our hearts stayed young, and nobody talked about letting go. Turn it up and leave it on, like nothing ever changed. If time keeps moving on, the radio still knows my name. I don't need tomorrow tonight, just a steel guitar and fading headlights. For a little while I can still remain exactly who I was back then. Play me one more old country song, and I'll sing every line I know. Through the miles and years, some things never go. Turn it up and leave it on, till the morning breaks, 'cause somewhere in those old records, the radio still knows my name. Mama had a wooden drawer filled with things worth keeping for. Birthday cards and faded notes, a name she never let go. She'd pull them out some afternoons, smile quietly across the room, like every page could bring back days that never really went away. There were pictures from '74, a station wagon and the old front door, kids with bicycles in the drive, back when everyone was alive. She'd point and laugh and tell each story like ordinary days were glory, and
Maybe she was always right. Maybe that was the good life. She kept every birthday card, every memory close to heart. 'Cause people leave but love stays near, living quietly year by year. If I learn one thing with age, it's don't rush through ordinary days, 'cause someday they become the parts worth keeping in a drawer. Now I've got that drawer myself, sitting quietly on the shelf. And every once in a little while I stop and stay there for a while. Old handwriting and faded ink make you stop and make you think. Life was never what we own, it was who called us home. Growing older isn't losing time, it's seeing what mattered. She kept every birthday card, and somehow now I understand that memory isn't looking back, it's carrying love forward. Grandpa had a radio out in the shed, country songs and a baseball game instead. He'd whistle low while fixing old machines, said life ain't as hard as it seems. Grandma made sweet tea every afternoon, sat outside beneath the June moon. And when evening settled through the air, you could feel peace living there. We'd chase the sunset through the field, thinking time was standing still. Old dogs sleeping near the gate, nobody worried running late. Back when conversations lasted hours and happiness didn't cost dollars. Funny what a heart still saves long after the years have changed. Give me one more summer at Grandpa's farm, one more evening safe and warm, one more song from that old radio, one more place where I belong. No clocks running, no reason to leave, just old country memories. Now those fields are someone else's land, but I still carry them in my hands. Every old melody reminds me why some things never really die. If I close my eyes long enough, I still hear Grandpa
Grandpa laughing. Give me one more summer at Grandpa's farm, one more sunset before the dark. If memories had a front porch light, I'd leave it burning every night.